Live from the MVG Production Studios on YouTube, this is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A college student from Red Oak, Texas, Jose Cazares. Also a college student from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Scott Michael. And our returning champion, an options trader from Bluefield, West Virginia, Bobby Bailey. Whose one day cash winnings total $16,401. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Brandon Scruggs. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Hello, folks. Welcome into another edition of Jeopardy here at the MVG Production Studios. Glad you could be here with us. Last time, Bobby Bailey became our new champion with an exciting finish and final, winning by the magical total of $1. Will it happen again today? We'll see as he takes on Jose and Scott here. So I wish you all best of luck. Let's go to work in the Jeopardy round. There's always one daily double on the board as we look at these subjects. Anagrams. We'll talk about some music of the month. We have some historical hodgepodge for you. We'll take a trip around the USA. And if there was a problem, I'll solve it. Right. Bobby, you're a champion. You get us started.
Historical hodgepodge for 200.
Okay. During World War II, about 12,000 of these, German and Italian, were held in camps in Nebraska. Bobby.
What are prisoners of war?
That's correct. You're on the board first.
Same category for 400.
Baba. Karakilonu, i.e. these, have you had any land? Yes. In 1410, our alliance conquered from Azerbaijan south to Baghdad. Scott.
What the hell are those words?
All right.
For you.
That is true. Good for half there. Either Bobby or Jose. Jose.
What are sheep?
More specific.
What are black sheep?
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. There you go.
That's what I thought. Okay. Same category, 6.
Hey, you found the daily double.
Wow, okay.
Yep, found it early on this one, but of course, you can risk up to 1,000.
Let's just make this a true daily double.
All right, all the way up for $1,000. Here's the clue. Though Geneva is pretty low as Swiss cities go, a Cold War meeting there was the first one called this top-level type.
I got nothing.
Nothing? All right. That means $1,000 goes up for Bobby or Scott. Again, the clue again. Though Geneva is pretty low as Swiss cities go, a Cold War meeting there was the first one of this top-level type. Scott.
What is a summit?
Summit is the correct answer for $1,000. Top level, like top of the mountain, or a summit. That's where it comes from. All right, Scott, you stole it from Jose. Good job, and you're in control of the board.
Anagrams for 2.
Okay. A photographers to the stars. Pizza wrap. Scott.
Oh, I did get in. What is paparazzi?
Paparazzi's correct.
I thought someone was going to beat me on that. Anagram for 4.
Going head over heels. Soulmaster. Bobby.
What is somersaults?
Somersault is what we're looking for.
Historical hodgepodge for 800.
At the age of 10 in 1651, Tokugawa Ieyasu became the fourth one of these Japanese rulers known by this title. Bobby.
What is shogun?
Shogun's right.
Historical hodgepodge for 1,000.
Finishing it off. This king, whom Robin Hood took on in stories, was known as Lackland. Scott.
Who is King Kong?
That's a big task to take on there, but not quite what we're looking for there. Give it to Bobby or Jose. Bobby.
Who is King John?
King John's what we're looking for 1,000 there.
Anagrams for 600.
Don't forget the hollandaise sauce. Be decent gigs. Scott.
What is Eggs Benedict?
That's correct.
Anagram for 8.
A colonizer like Cortez. Cartoon squid. Bobby.
What is conquistador?
Correct.
Anagrams for 1,000.
Finishing off that one. Spittingly, a perfect receptacle. Chris Duo. And that would be a cuspidor. Bobby, still your board.
There was a problem for 200.
Okay. This king of the tyrant lizards was a heavyweight at about up to 15,000 pounds, but did have a problem throwing jabs. Jose.
What's a T-Rex?
Correct.
Damn it, I was going to say King Kong again.
Too slow on the buzzer.
You probably wouldn't have given it to you anyway, but who knows? 400. Problem.
Okay. Ford spent $250 million ahead of the 1957 debut of this car. Let's just say it didn't live up to expectations. Bobby.
What is the Edsel?
Yes, that tragedy of a vehicle.
Problem for 600.
All right, solve for x. 3x minus 2y equals 11. Y is equal to 2. Scott.
What is...
That's time. Sorry.
damn it, I just got it.
Bobby.
What is 5?
Yes, 5 is the correct answer there.
Problem for 800.
One symptom of the trouble with this finger-shaped pouch is the sudden pain near the navel that shifts to the lower right abdomen. That would be the appendix. Bobby?
Problem for 1,000.
Louis XIV deals with a family problem, well, for Louis anyway, by giving Philippi the title headwear in this Dumas novel. Bobby.
What is the Count of Monte Cristo?
Incorrect. Scott or Jose? Scott.
What is Captain Underpants?
Wow, okay. Good for half. Jose, do you have an idea on this one?
I'm not even going to try.
All right. Well, the correct title we were looking for was The Man in the Iron Mask. And with that funny answer, Scott boosts his score up to 2,400, and he boosts us right into our first commercial break. We'll pause the calls and we'll come back and we'll meet our players right after this. Welcome back to Jeopardy. Let's take a minute to meet our players here today. Jose Cazares, a college student from Red Oak, Texas, studying to be a teacher and was looking to teach third grade last time. How are the studies going?
I'm getting closer. I'm about 90. I'll be about 95% of the way done to the degree after this semester, so not too far off from clinicals. And then once that's taken care of, I've got the degree, and I'll be ready to go.
All right, so close to being done there. Well, hopefully the clinicals go well for you, and you're able to finish everything else up for your degree. So good luck to you in your studies there.
Thank you, sir.
And Scott Michael's back with us here, former champion here on Jeopardy from Oshkosh,
Howdy.
Wisconsin. Also a college student studying theater at this point. How's your studies going?
Actually, relatively the same with Jose after this semester. It would take a little bit of work next semester, but it is possible for me to also graduate. For me to graduate in the fall of this year.
Oh wow!
So Hopefully, if everything goes right, I will be done early December.
Yeah, fantastic. So hey, about to have two graduates. Feel like we should be having college week this week, but we're but we're not, unfortunately. I don't have enough college students here to make it happen. We would for one game, I think, but that be it is. But anyway, good luck to you. And Mr. Bobby Bailey here, our champion from Bluefield, West Virginia, an options trader. I know we talked about your being a lover of reading books. What else? What other hobbies do you enjoy?
Besides that, I like finding weird connections throughout history. The most recent one that I found
Mm-hmm.
is that both world wars started because one driver, the Archduke Franz Ferdinand's driver in Bosnia, took a wrong turn in 1914. That's what started the chain of events that led to both world wars. One wrong turn by one driver in Bosnia in 1914.
Wow. So you mean to tell me all these years things that have went wrong with Bugs Bunny and company really did come from making that wrong turn in Albuquerque? It makes complete sense now. I've learned something today. The more you know. Go figure.
I never thought of it that way, but that is a valid point.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Bobby, and good luck to all of our players as we get back to our game. I believe, Scott, you gave me the last correct answer, or the last one to earn some money, so it is your board.
Let's go to music of the month for 2.
Okay. Gloria and maybe fittingly I Fall Down are but 2 of the rock and roll servings on the YouTube album named for this month. Bobby.
What is April?
April is incorrect. Month in question was October. It was October. All right, Scott.
Let's try music of the month for 4.
Picture clue here. In 2018, this singer, along with her band, The Machine, released the soulful tune, June. That would be Florence from Florence and the Machine.
Oh,
Scott?
never mind.
All right. Well, let's go somewhere else. Yo, I'll solve it for 2.
Right. To sing like a Swiss mountaineer. Want to become a legend and give it a shot? Scott?
Ah!
What is a yodel?
Yodel is right.
Yee-hoo. Yo, I'll solve it for 4.
Picture clue here. It's the weapon scene here, if you get our point. That would be that is a bayonet.
Ah!
It's what goes on the end of a rifle, a melee weapon for infantry soldiers back in the day and currently. All right, Scott.
Solve it for 6.
Okay. This type of carnivorous canine is found in all states but Hawaii. Bobby.
What is a coyote?
Correct.
Oh, wow.
I'll solve it for 800.
It's the less than flattering 5-letter term for a naive rural locale. It's called a yokel. Bobby?
Solve it for 1,000.
From Spanish, it's a water-curved gully found primarily in the U.S. Southwest.
What?
That's called an arroyo. Arroyo.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Bobby.
Around the USA for 200.
All right. Fittingly, there's no place like the Oz Museum in Wamego in this state. Scott.
What is Kansas?
Kansas is correct.
Okay. Around the USA for 4.
New Orleans singing oak is good for shade and melodies, the latter provided by these strung through the branches. Those are wind chimes. Wind chimes is what we're looking for. Scott?
USA for 6.
Picture clue here. The Mendenhall ice caves near this state capital glow with a spooky blue light. Scott?
What is Juno?
Yes.
Oh my god.
They are fascinating and quite scary to look at the same time.
Around the USA for 8.
Oak Ridge, in this southern state, began as a secret city built for the Manhattan Project. Bobby?
What is New Mexico?
No, I'm sorry. Scott or Jose?
Nope.
It's actually Tennessee. Tennessee. All
Mm.
I knew I heard of it.
right, Scott?
Around the USA for close it.
The Empire Quarry in Bloomington, Indiana, is famous for providing this building material for the Empire State Building. It is the place where they got the limestone for it from.
Oh.
All right. Only got music clues left, Scott.
6.
Billy Joe Armstrong of this band lamented, "Wake me up when September ends."
Damn it.
Scott?
What is Green Day?
Correct.
Music for 8.
Fashioned from an old English nursery rhyme, Simon and Garfunkel's "April Comes She Will" was featured in this 1967 film. Bobby?
What is The Graduate?
That is correct. And now for the last clue for 1,000. Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses assured us that nothing lasts forever, even this. Scott?
What is sex?
I'm not gonna lie, no truer words have ever been spoken, but you are absolutely right. Good for half, but not the correct answer we're looking for Bobby or Jose. Bobby.
What is November Rain?
November Rain is the correct answer there, and that
Jeez.
moves you into first place by $100. And Jose with minus 400, you're going to be selecting first in double Jeopardy, and we'll get to that right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Jeopardy. Now we're going to start our second round here with 2 daily doubles, and Jose will get to pick from these subjects. The hero. We have pop culture double talk. The sporting news. High scoring Scrabble words. And then we're going to have super. And then size it. All right, Jose, where are we going?
Let's start with pop culture double talk for 4.
Picture clue on this one. On the Flintstones, he's Barney and Betty's super strong kid. Bobby.
With Bam Bam.
Bam Bam is right.
Double talk for 800.
Julia Roberts played the evil queen to Lily Collins' Snow White in this 2012 film. Bobby.
What is Mirror Mirror?
It's a good film.
Double talk for 1200.
This hit song in Spanish and English by DJ Snake features Ozuna, Cardi B, and Selena Gomez.
Oh, what was this? Ugh.
The song is called Taki Taki.
I know I heard of it before, damn it!
Bobby?
Super for 400.
Super for 4. It used to be called the AFL NFL World Championship game. Scott.
What is the Super Bowl?
Yes, Super Bowl. Correct.
Got robbed.
We won the first one. Well, speaking of sports, the sporting news for 4.
Loader.
In 1962, this Major League Baseball team lost an amazing 120 games. Scott.
Who are the New York Yankees?
No, I'm sorry. Bobby or Jose? Jose?
We're the New York Mets.
That's the ones we're looking for. And you're out of the hole.
Damn. I won't like that stat. Back to double talk for 16.
Okay. This Bowie song says, "You've torn your dress and your face is a mess," ranks as one of the all-time best glam rock songs. Scott.
What is Booby Booby?
Unbelievable. Good for half. Not the right answer for Bobby or Jose.
I think that's
Nasty. Nope.
The song is actually called Rebel Rebel.
yeah.
All right. Scott, it is your board.
Sporting news for 8.
Since 2001, these NFLers have finished first in their division 17 out of 23 times. Scott.
Who are the New England Patriots?
That would be the team.
Damn it.
Sporting news for 12.
Fans of this United English Soccer Club may enjoy the same named brown ale after, before, and during a game. Scott.
Was Newcastle?
That's the one.
Sporting news for 16.
Representing this city's Pelicans, the unibrow Anthony Davis was the MVP of the 2017 NBA All-Star Game. Scott.
Hi, James. What is New Orleans?
That is correct.
Anthony Davis.
Close out sporting news, please.
All right. Last name of the Cleveland Browns great and Pro Football Hall of Famer Ozzy.
Oh, no.
And that would
Arcade,
be
if you're watching this.
that would be the great Ozzy Newsome that we're looking for. All right, Scott, still your board.
Super for 8.
As a song says, the sound of it is something quite atrocious. Scott.
What is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
That is correct.
Jesus.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious.
Okay, no copyright.
Super for 12.
Per Freud, this part of the personality develops during the first 5 years of life. Scott.
What is the superlative?
No, I'm sorry. Bobby?
What is the super ego?
Yes, the super ego.
Ah!
More powerful than your regular ego. It's super ego. Anyway, your selection, Bobby.
Size it for 400.
Okay. This 1997 James Cameron flick couldn't avoid hitting a slew of Oscars. Scott.
What is Titanic?
That would be the one.
Size it for 8.
And you've earned the first of our 2 daily doubles.
No.
All right, Scott, you have a $1,900 lead at the moment.
4,000.
For 4,000, on size it, here's the clue. This HBO drama melds moms with Monterey murder.
What is the Desperate Housewives?
No, I'm sorry. It's going to cost you $4,000. For Bobby or Jose, a chance to pick up the money here if you know it. Again, here's the clue. This HBO drama melds moms with Monterey murder.
Nope.
And the show is actually called Big Little Lies. Big Little Lies, all right? Took a step back there, Scott, but still got 4,900. Your selection.
Super for 16.
In 1984, the Democratic Party created a category of these who are not pledged to any candidate. Bobby.
What is a super PAC?
Nope, sorry. Scott or Jose? You're close. It's a super delegate. Super delegate is what we're looking for
That's it.
there. All right, Scott, still your pick.
Let's go to Scrabble words for 4.
Okay. For 23 points, it's the day on which the sun crosses the celestial equator. Jose.
What's in Equinox?
That is correct.
Finish super for 2,000.
Okay. This adjective means disdainful or scornful. Scott.
What is? Use a super bitch.
I'm not sure if that qualifies for the definition.
You're laughing.
But
You're laughing.
I didn't hear a thing. That was John laughing. What you talking about?
yeah, you get the craft credit for it, but not what we're looking for Bobby or Jose. It's actually supercilious. Supercilious is what we're looking for. All right, Scott, you managed to weasel some money your way from me and back into first place. Where to now?
Let's go to the hero for 4.
All right. The hero who loves Wagner's Isolde. Bobby.
It was Tristan.
That's the one.
Hero for 800.
The hero of 2 worlds, this Frenchman who helped the young U.S. of A. Bobby.
Who was Lafayette?
Yes, Lafayette.
Hero for 1200.
The hero who gave up his NFL career in 2002 and his life in Afghanistan. That would be Pat Tillman. Pat Tillman. Bobby?
Scrabble words for 800.
Okay. Your significant other is your main this, and that's worth 25 points. Bobby?
What is squeeze?
Yes.
Scrabble words for 1200.
This synonym for a pancake earned you 26 points. Jose?
What's flapjack?
That's the word.
Scrabble word 16.
And that's the other daily double.
Oh boy.
All right. Jose, you only have 1,600, but you can risk up to 2,000.
1,400.
Okay. For 1,400, gives you even 3,000 if you get this right. Here's the clue. It's worth 23 points. From the Yiddish meaning dirt or filth, you've got a little on your shoe.
Oh. I don't have it.
No guess?
Nope, I don't have anything. Damn it.
All right, it's going to cost you 1,400 there, but a chance for Bobby and Scott to pick it up again. Here is the clue. It's worth 23 points. It's from Yiddish meaning dirt or filth, and you've got a little on your shoe. The word we're looking for was schmutz. Schmutz is what we're looking for.
Okay.
Jose, you lost some money, but it's still your pick.
Finish up double talk.
Okay. With music and lyrics by Burt Bacharach and Hal David, this Broadway show features the song I'll Never Fall in Love Again.
Oh my god.
The Broadway show in question was Promises, Promises. Jose?
Finish up Scrabble words.
Okay. The Z gets you off to a good start in this 25-point study of chemistry of fermentation. And that would be Zymurgy. Yeah, Zymurgy. Zymurgy. Worth 25 points on that one. All right, Jose?
Hero for 16.
The hero born Edmond Dantes of this 1840s novel. Bobby?
What is the Count of Monte Cristo?
That's the time for it there.
I was ahead of the game without knowing it. Hero for 2000.
All right. The hero of the game God of War who defines deities. Jose?
Damn it.
Was Kratos.
Kratos is right for 2,000.
Size it for 12.
Buster Bunny and Plucky Duck star in these animated TV adventures. Jose?
What are Tiny Toon Adventures?
Right.
1,600.
Possessive predecessor of Playhouse and Big Adventure? Scott.
Was Pee-wee.
Correct. And now for the last clue. Channing Tatum takes it off again in this 2015 movie sequel. That was it is Magic Mike XXL.
XXL.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You needed that. You need to be specific.
Yeah, the size portion there. All right, but again, Bobby's in the lead with 9,000. Scott with 7,500. Jose with 3,400. Everybody will be playing Final Jeopardy today, and here is the category: Holidays and Observances. Take a minute to make your wagers, players. We'll be back for the clue in a moment. Holidays and Observances is our final for today's Jeopardy, and here is the clue. This day, created in the U.S. in 1872, is observed in Florida and Louisiana in January, but Maine and Alaska hold it in May. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. And that is time. Let's see how well your players did. Jose, you started with 3,400 coming in. What did you write down?
I couldn't
What
figure
is
it out.
no clue GGO? Nope. Well, that's obviously wrong. What's it going to cost you? 2,400. All right, drops you down to 1,000. Scott, you had 7,500 coming in. What was your clue? What is Labor Day? I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your wager. 3,000 there brings you down to 4,500. Bobby, you had 9,000 coming in. Who was our leader? Did you find the right holiday? What is Arbor Day? That is the correct response. Yeah, Florida and Louisiana hold it in January because that's the start of their growing season. Maine and Alaska, obviously, it takes longer for the sun to go more north. They celebrate it later in the May. How much are you going to add to your winnings? 6,001 there. And that gives you 15,001 for the day and a 2-day total here of $31,402. Congratulations to you. Well done for you. And for Scott and Jose, thank you guys for playing. Scott, you'll finish your second, pick up an additional $2,000 there. Jose, you'll finish third with another $1,000 as well. But Bobby's done it. He's a 2-day champion here on Jeopardy. Will he get win number 3? You'll have to find out as you join us next time. But we're all out of time for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and want to see other great game shows like this, click that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And until we see you next time for another round of Jeopardy, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs. From all of us here at MVG Productions, say thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. So long for now.